Hello and welcome to today's Facecast. This today is one of life's conundrums, one of life's problems that we face. This is in the letter of James, towards the end of the Bible there, the letter of James, and he writes about not only the people he's writing to and the church he's writing, he writes about the human condition really. This is the beginning of chapter 4 in James. He says, "What causes fights and quarrels among you?" Could we pause there? It's a whole talk on its own, isn't it? What causes fights and quarrels among you? Is it the big things in life, where you should live, how many children you should have, what you spend your resources doing, money and time? Is it the small things in life, what you have for dinner that day? Well, actually, quite a big thing for me. Anyway, is it the other things in life that you quarrel and argue about? What causes fights and quarrels among you? Don't they come from your desires that battle within you? They may well do. You want something, but you don't get it. You kill and covet, but you cannot have what you want. You quarrel and fight. You do not have because you do not ask God. So he's contrasting two things: the life that we might live, humanly speaking, and the life we might live, spiritually speaking. You fight and you quarrel and you argue. Well, I don't know if you're a fighter or a quarreller or an arguer, but we see it in evidence around us, don't we? Politics, sport, social media. We see fighting and quarrelling all the time, don't we? It's just part of human nature. They don't come from your desires that battle within you. Don't they come from your desires that battle within you? Let me get it right. You cause fights and quarrels among you. Don't they come from your desires that battle within you? Well, they do, don't they? We might have a desire for more of something and somebody else gets less of something. So we quarrel about it and argue about it. You want something, but you don't get it. It can be frustrating, can't it, at times, life? You kill and covet. That's quite serious. We might kill people or really want something that somebody else has got. But you cannot have what you want. It can be frustrating. You quarrel and fight. You do not have. Here it comes. Because you do not ask God. The lie that's often perpetrated in and around Christian faith is that praying, talking to God doesn't make any difference at all. It's just a thing that people do that's rooted in the past and has got no reality today. God's truth is that prayer changes everything. It's when we come to God, when we ask God, when we put ourselves before God, when we commune with him, when we talk to him, when we receive from him through Jesus by the Holy Spirit. That's when we have the things that we ask for. That doesn't mean we're going to be a millionaire tomorrow, because we have to ask for things that are in God's will for us. And having all the riches in the world isn't necessarily in his will for us. He wants us to be his people, following his way, his pattern for life. We do not have because we do not ask God. Try asking God for the things that you need, the things that you desire, and the things that you want. And leave it up to him as to what you should have or shouldn't have. He knows you better than you know yourself. He will provide for your needs as you need them, not necessarily for your wants and desires. Prayer is really important. Have a crack at it today. Bye now.